Does this sound familiar? It's New Year's Eve night, the clock strikes midnight. You close your eyes and you're setting your New Year's resolutions and goals. You're excited, you're going into the new year a more motivated, driven individual. However, 2 weeks later, you find out you've already fallen off the wagon on your fitness and financial goals. What do? If it does, know you're not alone. On average, 80% of people fail to meet and achieve their goals, and the majority of them fall off by mid-February. In today's video, I'll show you guys a complete step-by-step guide on how to conquer those goals in 2020 smarter. Let's get into it. What's up guys, welcome back. I'm Mitch from LFT Live for Today, and we're back for another video. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Don't you guys hate it when you have a great idea, an award-winning next big thing where you tell yourself, this is it, this is what's really gonna put my business out there, it's gonna get me to where I want to be in life, and say you're in the shower, you're driving, and you forget it. That's because you didn't write it down. I used to do this all the time. I would have some kind of good idea pop into my head, and then 10 minutes later, I'm sitting there scratching, going, hey, what happened? Finally, I clued in, grabbed pen and paper, and I wrote it down. That's tip number one in today's step-by-step complete guide in order to conquer your goals. By making a list and writing things down, you're reinforcing that idea and instilling it in the back of your head so you're not going to forget it. Number two, the next tip you guys can apply is called SMARTER. It's an acronym, S-M-A-R-T-E-R. So let's break this down so you guys have a better understanding of what it means. The first letter, S, in SMARTER stands for specific. A good quote by Warren Buffett goes like this: "An idiot with a plan can beat a genius without one." Ultimately, what this means is you need to set aside your goals, break them down step by step by step, and visualize what you're going to do in order to get there. The next letter, M, no, it doesn't stand for Mitch, it stands for measurable. Measurable. The idea behind this is to track your goals so you can measure your progress. For example, if you wanted to read one book a month, and there's 30 days in a month, how many pages are you going to read each day? And after 1 week, how many pages have you read? This will allow you to stay on track and keep track of what you've done. Next up, we have A for actionable. It's pretty self-explanatory. This ultimately comes down to your drive and willpower to get something done. You can't just talk the talk, you got to walk the walk too. The time for talk is over, the time for action is now. Let's get it done. Next in the acronym SMARTER is R. R stands for relatable, and this is something you do in your daily life, something that's part of your lifestyle, something you implement every single day. For example, if you're a professional athlete, let's say soccer player, and one of your goals is to kick further, well, obviously you're going to practice this day in and day out until you can finally do so. The next letter is T. This could either stand for timeline or time bound, ultimately meaning you have to give yourself a deadline. I'm gonna have to set time aside each day to study in order to be ready for this. Guys, I can't stress the importance of this enough. There's no point in having a goal if you're never gonna finish it. When you ask people of older age some of their biggest regrets, most of them stem from either not taking action or B, taking action and never really following through. Deadlines allow you to be productive and efficient in an allotted time, ultimately meaning you can get what you want done and be happy about it. Guys, I'm not alone in thinking, if I have something to do, I'm going to tell myself, whatever, I'm just going to do it tomorrow. The reason our channel is called LFT Live for Today is because we want to advocate taking action and doing what you guys want to do. Living on your terms. So if you have a goal, set a deadline, get it done. The next letter starts with an E. Evolve, evaluation, evaluate. The next letter is evaluate. It is so important to regularly evaluate yourself and the goals you've done. This allows you to track your progress and make sure you're staying up to date with what you need to do and when you need to do. Ultimately, this allows you to make any necessary adjustments and fine-tune the work you've done so far. So, don't skip this step. Because you guys are watching this video, I know you're smart. And because you're smart, I'm sure you guys have figured out that the last letter in the acronym SMARTER is in fact an R. If you're gonna put in those hard hours working on these goals tirelessly, eventually you expect to see some kind of payout or reward. Justifying your hard work with some kind of reward makes setting goals in the future easier to grasp. While you shouldn't always search for gratification or some kind of reward for putting in hard work, it doesn't hurt. So if you recently got an A on a test after working very hard and studying night after night tirelessly, go out with some friends, have a few drinks. The moral of this point is to celebrate your achievements no matter how big or how small. If you've been patient and you've made it this far into the video, first off, thanks. We really do appreciate the support. Secondly, that comes to our next point, is to being patient. Nothing good in life comes easy, and it almost never comes quickly. There's a reason Toyotas are built in around 15 hours and a Rolls Royce takes about 6 months. Quality over quantity, and good things take time. Working as a team helps clarify objectives and can ultimately help you figure out your long-term goal and where you want to go with it. Facebook is a great tool and reference that we can all use to find that certain niche of people that have similar interests and shared values. Plus, you have the chance of finding a mentor, and everyone could use some experience and a little constructive criticism to give them a gentle push along the way and get them in the right direction. Now we come to our last point, and in my personal opinion, this is probably the most important. Failures are not roadblocks. Some people will tell you that they failed time and time again until they finally succeeded. And while that is true, it discourages so many people. You have to have the right mindset in order to go through that failure, understand what it's trying to tell you, and ultimately learn and benefit from it. This will allow you to refine your efforts and ultimately improve on your goal. That being said, we've come to the end of the video, and I can't thank you guys enough for watching. This has been a fun one, and hopefully it's been very informative and you guys can implement these in your life as soon as possible. I wish you guys the best of luck. Comment down below what you guys think, and as always, don't forget to live for today. See you next time.